Check it out, guys. Look what I found. Ah, that noise. Check this out, guys. I'm getting used to eating eggs sunny side up every day with ketchup and chocolate milk. Let's go. Dion already ate. Ah, we're just chilling. Just another
Bruh,
day in the apartment. Yeah.
putting ketchup on the sunny side eggs is fucking heresy.
I know. But I grew up broke as shit, dude. Ketchup is like
Me too.
ketchup isn't even a condiment for me. It's just like something that goes with so many things. Like ketchup with pasta when you're broke, ketchup on eggs, ketchup. I use ketchup as an ingredient when I make tomato sauce for pasta. It's just a great ingredient, man. Or maybe it's just maybe my love is just a byproduct of my brokenness.
No, we gotta take you to jail for this. You're going to jail for putting ketchup on eggs.
I mean, it does seem fair, I gotta admit. Alright, guys. I just had a talk with Dion about like what's our plan gonna be like for the direction we're gonna go through Europe. 1 second, let me fix my hair. Because before the plan was just to take the e-bikes and go through Germany, right? But Germany, they're pretty fucking strict against electric unicycles, and I'm gonna be getting one by the 2nd or the 3rd of next month. I already made the deal with the guy who sells it. So I'm gonna have an electric unicycle now. Let's go. But the negative downside of that is there's 3 countries that are now outside of my reach. Germany, they just want to confiscate them things right away, so it's not a good idea to go there unless you can afford a new one, and I can't. Second place, Holland. They will warn you the first time they stop you, but then the next time they're going to confiscate it immediately. And when I was living in Holland for a year, I already got the warning, and I shipped my electric unicycle on to the next country I was moving to, and then I just, lived without an electric unicycle. I think I borrowed a bicycle or something like that. And then the third country is basically all of the United Kingdom. You just stay the fuck out of there. These people, they lost their shit recently and they're starting to confiscate these things. E-mopeds and all kinds of stuff. E-scooters and stuff as well, they're confiscating. No warning, just straight up. So I want to stay out of those 3 places, and so basically I told Dion we got like 3 different options. We could either, head north up through Norway, Sweden, and into Finland, but that would kind of be counterproductive to escaping the cold, right? As it would get colder the further north we go, and the further we get closer to winter. So the 2 other realistic options would be either to go from Copenhagen, taking a ferry to the most eastern island of Bornholm, staying there for a while, checking out the entire island, and then afterwards heading into Poland. Because Poland, they're incredibly receptive towards electric unicycle riders. It's basically legal there for all intents and purposes. You don't need a driver's license or insurance or anything. They're not going to stop you. And there's no limits to how fast they can go. I think you just got to follow the speed regulations for cars. Like, don't go faster than what the signage are saying for the cars. And then I told him the other option would be to catch a ferry into the Netherlands. And then, of course, I wouldn't be able to ride the electric unicycle, but they're not illegal to own as long as you move them by the trolley and you don't step onto it. And then from there, we could head onto another ferry into France, into northern France. But I'm honestly a lot more interested in heading the Polish route because I've already seen all of Western Europe. I've seen England, I've seen France, Spain, Portugal. I lived in Spain and Portugal, for God's sakes. I've lived in Holland. I'm not really craving to see those places. And so going the Polish route seems really interesting to me because I haven't seen the Balkans. I haven't seen Eastern Europe. And it's about time, right? I'm getting older. So I guess that's the plan. Once we get the electric unicycle and the solar panels and all that, I guess we're going to slowly start heading towards Poland. Let's go, we got a plan now. Oh yeah, the tea just, the water just stopped boiling. Let's have some tea. We're both me and Dion are kind of under the weather today. So we're just relaxing. I'm gonna drink some tea. Check this thing we got earlier. This is like a special edition version, limited edition version of the Haribo's Jana mix with berry flavors. I don't really think it tastes like berries, but look at this. They got purple frogs. Those are typically green. They got green eggs or pink eggs even. Some of them were green. But yeah, everything's just an off color. They got like black gummy bears. What the hell? Pretty interesting. Tastes good. But I think I like the normal one better. Me and Dion couldn't wait for dinner. So I made some medisterpølse. He really fucking loves medisterpølse. Medisterpølse. Medisterpølse.
Medisterpølse.
Pølse, that's sausage in Danish.
Sound like you saying pussy.
No, pølse.
Medisterpussy.
And then we got basically Danish brown gravy here. Without the food coloring. We have like a special type of food coloring that we only use for Danish brown gravy. It's got a bit of flavor in there. It's like caramel derived coloring. But yeah, I didn't add that here. But I just used the fat and the butter that this was cooked in. And then I just added some flour and a bit of milk and water. And a bit of... Hvad for noget? Jo, du topper. Du behøver ikke at spørge mig. Hvis der står noget i køleskabet, så tager du bare. Okay, I just finished eating. Check out what Mike is making now. This is gonna be a good day calorie-wise. I'm loading up on calories. Look at that giant slab of lamb. Looks beautiful.
Yeah.
You might want to put a bit of water in the tray underneath. Check out this delicious meal. I steamed this entire cauliflower and I made opbak sauce, or well, I guess it's kartoffelstuen or like a potato stew. It's got potatoes and peas in there. I used what do you call it? This musnut. I'm not exactly sure what it's called in English. And then I used salt and pepper, and also we added the fond, or like the fatty goodness from the roast from the other day. That's why it's kind of brownish. Otherwise it would have just been white. This is basically just butter and flour whisked together, and then I just add, well, in this case I've added milk and water at around a 50-50. But typically, because I'm broke, I grew up in a broke home, I just use water, no milk. Normally, proper people use only milk, right? I'm broke as shit. And honestly, I can't taste the difference whether or not you use milk or water. I just use milk symbolically because to Mike it's a big deal. But really, you can't taste the difference. Not with how delicious I make this. And then we got the lamb roast over here, just holding in the heat right now. This is gonna be amazing. Check it out.
Crazy.
Wow. Look at that. It's lamb meat. Wow. Cooked immaculately. That's cool.
Ja, det er godt rigtigt.
Yeah, it's perfect. I'm not always a big fan of lamb, but this looks fucking amazing. It smells good too.
Wow.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Nu skal jeg spise udenom det der.
We're watching Vikings and eating. Check it out.
It's good food.
Oh yeah, good team. Check this out. Also, I eat the cauliflower leaves. I think they're like the most delicious part of the cauliflower, so I'm gonna get some of those. There we go, that's better. Some cauliflower leaves. Let's eat. Watch some of this.